Joe Liberty Stand. Joe, tell us what we got.
Well, where are we?
I forgot. We're not in studio tonight. We are at TCB's Auto. Thank you, Bob Williams. Come here for all your vehicle needs. Best in the business.
And I heard something. Was there someone else out there?
Who?
Hey! We've got lots of, I can't even count them. There's
that goes
too
without
many.
saying. Every time we're here, we have a studio audience.
Yeah. Well, so you guys, we just thank you all for being here. We really appreciate it. It really is exciting just to come together and talk about some of these issues. So the first, I'm going to pose a question, and you guys, there's a hot seat over here too. So if you want to share. So the question is, should the federal government be storing data of every citizen without their consent?
And wait, before we answer that, who's a good reader?
What's the Constitution say, Dave?
There you go. I think that's where he was going with that.
This would interfere with the Fourth Amendment.
Need me to read it?
Do tell.
Yes.
Go
Let
ahead.
Jeff.
You can sit right here.
Get in the hot seat, man.
Fourth one, is that a D or B? I, IBI, IBI,
I and then B, yeah.
Wheels on the big rig.
La 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 la.
Fourth Amendment,
The comedy show.
Constitution
Who'd have
of
thunk it?
America.
the right of the people to be secure in their persons, houses, papers, and effects against unreasonable searches and seizures shall not be violated, and no warrants shall issue but upon the probable cause, support by the oath or affirmation, and particularly describing the place to be searched and the persons or the things to be seized.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay.
So what is
Now
that?
ask that question again that you asked.
In which amendment and where is that in the Constitution? I'm asking you. Don't show it to me.
Yeah,
I don't
just
like
tell her.
numbers.
It's the Fourth Amendment.
The Fourth Amendment.
Fourth Amendment. So that's
Okay.
before the Fifth Amendment,
Yeah.
which everybody
between
seems
3
to
and
know. Right.
Well, I got to go back to school.
Yes,
I'm
the
just
first-
clarifying. I hate math. Okay.
Hey, you can get that on one hand.
So,
I hate math.
so what does that mean? I mean, what's going on with the government doing those things? I mean,
Okay, didn't they amend that? I'm trying to Google this. Did they not amend that to where they can come and seize your property during war? And okay, clarify this for me, because I thought that the government amended that to where you
They
have.
did. They just didn't do it properly. They just.
I
do it.
like that idea because I don't like the idea that they can come in and take my house over because they need to secure an area. Okay, Dave, go ahead.
Actually, you know what? That reminds me of something else. It's related to this. If for whatever reason the cops or any authoritarian type comes into your home, and let's
Authority.
say, yeah, thank you. Well, I like no. This is authoritarian. Okay, there is a difference. When the authorities come in, become authoritarian,
right.
because they find, let's say you like cash. You don't really trust the banks. You want to have a lot of cash. And if you have over, I don't know what the number is, whatever they think is too much. Let's say you've got $5,000 in the house in cash. And well, nobody does that. This is suspicious. Now, they confiscate it. And now you've got to prove, and I forget if it's already happened or they're trying to make it happen. It may already be so that if you have a large amount of cash in your home and they seize it, if you can't come up for receipts from that money from your bank or wherever, it's not yours. You've got to prove that's your money. You got to prove it wasn't through drug dealing or any other illegal kind. Well, I guess all kinds of
Really?
Well, if you cross into Canada and you got $7,000 in your pocket, they think you're going up there for no good reasons.
Personal experience, sir?
That being said, they detain you for a long time and they want to know. And they search way back because I'm an old feller. and they searched way back there, and they found some stuff, you know. Well, hell, I forgot about it, and then they brought it all up, you know. So it took me about 8 hours to get into Canada there.
Wow.
Yeah, from 9 in the morning to anyway 5 in the afternoon. Finally, we let us through. So then we would come back into America with the same deal, you know. 10 minutes we were in, no problem.
Oh.
Yeah, we had $7,000 in our pockets, so they didn't care. They just,
Yeah.
come on in. They
Spend them.
come on in.
Now, the difference with that is going to a different country. I mean, you can't help if you go somewhere else, it's their loss. It's no longer. But in America, you should be able to have. I don't care if you're a rich guy and you want to have $1 million in your house.
Well, okay, take a look at Carmel. They were dealing with Carmel. They were having where people that had their own houses were using them for, like, when people would come in and need a place to stay, it was like a bed and breakfast.
Right.
And then they were turning around, I think it was Carmel or somewhere in Hamilton County. But then the city or whatever was saying, no, you can't do that because that's like a hotel. But it's your property.
But it's zoning rights because of the cars and stuff, and it affects the other people there.
Eminent domain.
Yeah, I think that's
Right.
Eminent domain is where the government takes over.
right. But no, I'm
Sets.
saying though, there are, like, if I'm your neighbor, and you've got that going on.
Wow.
Please, no.
No,
I wouldn't have that far to go.
I'm just doing that.
It's okay.
Anyway, no, I mean, you got all these cars because people staying at your place, and there's, you want to have a get together, you want to have people, but there's always people at your house that's taking all the parking in that area.
Right.
So, I mean, there are considerations. I mean,
But
and that's a local thing. We're talking about federal stuff where people can come in your house
Okay.
and just kind
Well, and that the probable cause is something that stood out in my hearing of that. That they have to have. They're supposed to have probable cause, but going back to the recording of all these devices we have. We were talking about the TVs. And the tele.
Right.
phones
All you
and
have
things
to
like
do
that.
is say is President Trump, and now you're on some kind of list. Period.
Yeah.
Positive, negative.
Be
You're on a
careful what
list,
you-
and/or it could be that deep. We don't even know if it's that deep. Right.
So
Could be.
Could be what?
Could be that deep, but it doesn't have to be that deep. But
Right.
Duke keeps making like public appearances, and I'm like, could you duck every once in a while? Stop being so friendly.
Basically what you guys have covered, I had to step away for a second, is we're talking about the fact that they can listen to us through our devices and all, and that's been mentioned, I take it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
So, well,
No, you're. Go ahead.
They can hear us through
yeah,
our
that's probable
TVs, our
cause to come
phones.
in and tap you and see what's going on and come in and search you and
Or even just the thing is, I think from my understanding, they've stored all this data, so they have this
Now-
data. So they're going to go to that first, maybe depending on what they're looking for.
I kind of see, I guess, to play devil's advocate, I have no problem
Me neither.
with them having a database of my information. Now,
I hope they
understand
listen to
with
me.
the way you are, the constitutionalist that you are, that's against it. It should never be done. Now, wait a minute.
Right.
Let me ask this. Say I have, in my neighborhood, everybody's law-abiding, everybody's good, the neighbor sells their house and moves, someone moves in. There's
Like
cars
Dave.
in, cars out, cars in, cars out. Like Dave. It just got that. And we're always wondering what the heck's going on.
Yeah.
And it lands up, we do our own, and neighbors get together and like, hey, we're worried. We figure out they are running drugs.
Right.
We want them out of there.
That's when you get together with
I
your
would
local
rather-
police
yes.
as a neighborhood.
Yes.
And you say,
But-
look, this is what's going on. Can you send some
But they
patrols?
have an eye on it already because they knew it was
stop.
coming, but they can't legally do anything without probable cause. They have to see something happen or do something like that. Because like you said, you're just having to get together. They shouldn't be able to come in about it. But if it keeps drugs out of my neighborhood away from my kids, seize them. Go in and check them. Search them anyway. I'm okay with if I get pulled over, I'm driving, I get pulled over, and they're like, that dude looks weird.
And see,
We're going to search it. You know what? If you pay to put it back or you put it back where you found it, if you find nothing, search whatever
See,
you
that's
want.
dangerous.
Because
That's
you know
very
what? I have
dangerous.
nothing to hide. But if they were allowed to do that, and if they search you and they found nothing, then they got to pay for it to be cleaned up if anything's broke or put it back where they found it. But if they do find something,
Once you give them that kind of power, they run with it.
Then let 'em.
Okay,
Well,
and that's what they do now.
The bad guys will get caught. The good guys will be fined.
No,
and
that's
Well, not
wait a minute.
necessarily.
Wait a minute at all.
The good guys could
So
get
let's do the
killed.
other side of that.
The children,
We're,
you know, they
we're
break
gonna-
into a house.
to play devil's advocate to what you're saying.
Yeah, that's
You
what I
say
want.
you are a married man.
Yeah.
And you feel that you and your wife are law-abiding citizens.
Uh-huh.
I can refute that with Indiana laws, because if you even discuss oral sex or anal sex,
I was gonna go
with
there.
your wife,
I so
I'm
fucking was
shocked.
going there.
you are in violation of the law.
Yeah.
It
are
is.
taking
It's
that,
against
you're
the
not a
law. You
law-abiding
got a
citizen.
missionary
Okay.
style.
So by keeping all of that information
Sorry.
that they have stored
That's
and
it,
the
it's
conversation
law.
you and your wife had, your legally married wife, you've broken the law. You're no longer a law-abiding citizen.
You
are
get a
now
divorce in Indiana, it's
susceptible
against
to
the
probable
law.
cause.
Fair enough.
But what's the crime? I mean, if they want to come in and bust me for it, then let them. That's fine.
Sodomy and oral sex in the state of Indiana
It's
are illegal.
Yes.
Okay, and if you partake in any of those with your wife, a willing participant, you're breaking the law.
And this is the same state where that's against the law, where we have
And
all
you're
these.
not allowed to take an ice cream cone with an elephant down New Jersey's Main Street.
Where did that come
Now
from?
wait a minute, I want to
There
go.
are funny laws that.
Wait, wait.
I thought that was going somewhere else, but
What
that-
flabbergasted
Yeah.
Hey,
We-
whoa! Just a minute.
Hey.
I know, I can read.
okay.
This is with the sodomy laws that's against the law here in Indiana. This is also the same state that's fighting for homosexual rights.
Yes.
However, I'm
Yeah.
right there. I don't give a shit what they say or what they find out about me. I hope they listen to me when I'm putting out there.
The
Wow.
one thing,
Okay.
Are you
the
new?
one thing that
You, oh, sorry.
so, no, it's the one thing that you really got to look at is how much are you willing to give up your freedom for security.
Ben Franklin.
That's really where it comes down to. How much are you willing to give up that of your freedom
Anybody that
for
would give
that
up
security?
any liberty for freedom or for freedom, any liberty for security will receive and deserve neither. And we got to go on that note. So,
You were a man.